Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Major Walla. This is Likable Figures. And you know, this channel is all about seeing people do better and be better. Now, I make a bunch of content about credit, financial literacy, and credit programs that can help you raise your credit and how you can delete negative items from your credit to be able to raise your credit. Now, if you like or you're interested in any of that type of content, this is the channel for you, and I promise I will not let you down. Now, I'm from the South, so I have an accent, and y'all might hear it in all the videos, but don't jock a player, because this is how we talk down here, you hear me? Don't worry about who the messenger is. It's all about, did you get the message? So make sure you soak this game up, and let's get into this content.
This motivation, suck, get on your job. If you hate, get on your job. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Anything don't kill me, make me better.
Today in this video, I have something for you guys that it's kind of sad, but I have a solution for this problem, because it's a company that has been really having some bad days within their company, and you might have been harmed by their bad days. And this company is a credit bureau. I don't even like calling them credit bureaus because they're not bureaus per se by law, so they are typically a simple collection agency. Now, they had bad days earlier this year and in 2017. If you were a person that was affected by either one of these simple mistakes that this company made, you can benefit from this. You can have things deleted off your credit report. You can be compensated for your damages, and all of it will be free of charge if you were affected. I want to stop the video for a second, and I want to tell y'all, man, thank you. Thank y'all so much. I started this channel actively in June of this year. I want to bring y'all a brief message that, man, I hit 100 subscribers September 28, 2022. I do all of it myself. Edit, shoot, infographics, everything. I do it all by myself. So thank y'all, and I can't wait to continue to keep growing with y'all, because you know this channel is all about seeing you do better and be better. Likable Figures. Let's go. For one, I'm talking about the class action lawsuit that Equifax have. If you were affected between March 17th through April 6th of this year, if you apply for anything, mortgages, auto loans, credit cards, and just say you were denied or your credit score was lower than what you know it's supposed to be, and you was denied, and they send you an adverse action letter in the mail basically telling you that your credit score was too low. But what they didn't tell you is that the reason your score was too low is because of a mistake their system made. Their system had basically a glitch in it. That's what they're calling it. They're calling it a, what they call it? What's the word that they use? They calling it a coding mistake. The Equifax system provided a lot of inaccurate credit scores for a lot of different consumers, and you might be one of them. So I'm going to tell you how you can find out if you're one of them today in this video. And the second one we're going to talk about, this happened in 2017, but guess what? You're in luck, because if you was affected by this Equifax data breach, someone got inside their program and stole a lot of people's identities. They still have a site, and I'm gonna put the link right here that will show you whether or not if you were affected or not. Now, if you were affected by either one of these things, the Equifax mistake lawsuit, there's lawyers that's putting together a class action lawsuit right now as we speak. The information came out in early August, but they're still putting together this lawsuit. And if you were affected by this poor lack of judgment, you can go to the site. I'll put the site right here, and you fill out the form, and I guarantee you a lawyer from that class action lawsuit will call you immediately. Now you ask, what happened? You in luck, because I'm here to tell you all about it. Now, in early August, it came out that Equifax had reported a coding mistake on their behalf, something that was in their system that was sending out lower credit scores for consumers once you apply for things on behalf of millions of Americans that were applying for mortgages, car loans, and credit cards. So what did this mean? This means that once you apply at any place that you was applying at, basically Equifax was sending false credit scores out. So they were sending credit scores that did not belong to you, and it was lower credit scores. So guess what that caused you to do? It caused you to be denied and have higher interest rates. So you may got approved, but your credit score was still on the lower side, so it caused you to have higher interest rates. So you would say, how could this class action lawsuit help you? First, if successful, let's get that out there. If it's successful, which it will be, because they have admitted to several FCRA violations. And if you don't know what the FCRA is, it's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Federal law that the credit bureaus, elaborate mechanism, have to follow to be able to report your credit. This class action lawsuit could force Equifax to notify the people that you applied to that your credit score was affected by their mistake and not on your behalf. So it may cause your interest rates to go down, or it may cause that one denial that you had. If you go back, you might get approved the next time. If your credit score is higher, or Equifax reported, that's going to cause you to get approved. Just say if you have inquiries that was put on your credit because of denials on Equifax behalf, they are paying for credit repair services. So if you were affected by any one of these data breaches that I'm going to inform you on today, you may qualify for free credit repair services. And some people might qualify for compensation. You also would qualify for the lawyer that's putting together this class action lawsuit. You be part of the lawsuit free of charge. And any money that you spent on addressing this situation, it can be refunded back to you also. Now, you fill out the form and someone will reach out to you. They can help you determine whether or not you was affected or not. So if you don't know for sure, just go to the link and fill out the form just in case. If you know you applied for something at the beginning of this year between March and April, it costs you nothing. It's all free of charge because it's something that they're doing pro bono. I would say at least 85% of my clients, when I go in and I check to see have they been affected by the 2017 Equifax data breach, most likely they have been affected because this affected millions of Americans also. So I will drop a link in the description so you can go and you can see have you been affected. And if you have been affected, it's going to prompt you through several steps that it wants you to take for you to be able to be reimbursed back any money that you spent on fixing the error from back in 2017. Now this is called the Equifax data breach settlement, and it affected over 147 million Americans. And it had cyber attack on their system that's housing all your information from your name, birth date, social security number, address, driver license numbers, credit card number, and other personal information. Now, the attackers that attacked the system had access to all that information that was yours. Now, numerous of lawsuits was brought on behalf of consumers whose personal information was impacted by this data breach. And it's easy and very simple to see was you affected by the 2017 data breach. You just go to the link that I provided and basically put in your last name and your last 6 digits of your social security number, and they'll tell you whether or not you was affected. And then you just go through the steps that they prompt you through to see how you can claim your benefits from being affected by this data breach. Now, we are tracking in at a little late. If you just make it to this video and you just hearing about this Equifax data breach, you basically live on the later side because the initial deadline was January 22nd, 2020. But you in luck because the extended claims period for claims for people who just are finding out about the Equifax data breach has been extended to January 22nd, 2024. So now you got a little over a year and a half to be able to find out where you're affected, submit your documents to get compensated for money or problems that it has caused you. Now, I hope y'all can see that Equifax got a lot going on. within the past couple years, but never fail. They are owning up to their mistakes, and they are getting people paid the proper funding that they need to be able to, reimburse them for lost expenses. I know it sucks that this happens and someone steal your identity, but I'm gonna let you know that the grass is greener on the other side, that you are able to bounce back from this. This is not something that's meant to be a permanent thing for your life. Things happen, but they owning up to their mistakes. They giving you ways to fix the mistakes that happen. So take advantage of these programs, both the Equifax mistake lawsuit and the Equifax data breach lawsuit. So make sure you go in and check to see where you're affected by each one of these things, because most people were. So I thank you for tuning in again. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe on the channel. I thank you for watching. I'm Major Walla. This is Likeable Figures. This channel is all about seeing the individual American consumer do better and be better. I hope you got something out of this video, and peace.